missed it! So Chocovania, I missed it!
Okay, I don't know why it was cast as an Italian.
Oh my god!
Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where for the first time in a long time, the intro is not lying to you. It is Matthew and Stephanie on the couch today.
Aw, hey, it's nice to see you, buddy.
It's been so long. Where have you been in my life?
I'm so happy to be here. I've been over there at that desk.
Oh, wait, I'm at that desk too all the time.
It's right over there. I'm over there at it.
We don't see each other.
Except for the days when I'm too stressed out and I work in the bathtub.
That's true.
That
Stephanie's either really cold or is really stressed out when she goes to work in the office.
I call it my home office.
The home
It is
office,
the bathtub.
which is upstairs in the bathtub. Off limits, absolutely no one disturbed. Well, I mean, for a lot of reasons, no one disturbs her at that point. But that's also like, okay, it's serious time now. This is...
Don't worry, I don't take a bath on the same floor. I don't use the bathtub that's on this floor. I go to the other floor.
No, I don't think anyone's ever used that bathtub.
No, we've never turned it on.
Matt, have you ever used that bathtub over there?
No, but could I start?
Yes.
Sure, absolutely. It's a great
invitation is
soaking
open.
I
tub.
would love my own private office.
That, right? You can work. Yeah, it's your home office. It's just that bathtub. It's fine.
I'll make a sign.
Yeah,
Matt's home
exactly.
office. It's a soaking tub. I think it might have jacuzzi jets. In
Actually,
there.
the bathroom you like to
Yeah.
use has the shower, so we can get you.
Oh,
like a
it can
shower.
be his think tank. That's what Matthew's mom calls the shower her think tank.
That's true.
And
So
so
you
Matt could have Matt's think tank.
You can do the think tank and then move over to the office.
Yeah, exactly.
Stephanie, will you pull your hair? Thank you.
Every time. Oh, just like old times.
There are a
Steph.
couple of traditions when you spend time with me that you quickly learn are just institutions. One is apparently just clearing my hair from the microphone. If you're driving with me, we're going to do a U-turn at some point.
Absolutely. It is a requirement of driving with Steph to do a U-turn.
If you go out to dinner with me enough times, you realize that I only deviate from Asian food enough so that I can immediately come back to Asian food.
It's true. You'll like deviate for a day and then it's back
I'll
to
be
like,
like,
I want pho again.
Hot pot?
Hot pot.
Does anybody want hot
That's-
pot? Dumplings?
Sushi. Also, Stephanie did not fall into this trope of hers today, but she has her microphone on. Good
I
job.
know.
Wow.
It's on. My hair is in it, but it's on.
It's almost like going away from the live stream.
I like shaking hands on the couch with you again.
I know this.
We're
I'll
never
have
gonna
you
get to
know.
this episode.
I'll have you know. Matt has stepped in mightily, and the audience loves Matt at this point. You guys
I know
love
that
Matt.
I've been thoroughly replaced. I accept it. I'm okay with it. Not okay with it. I'm secretly not okay with it.
You really
No,
don't.
I'm not.
Well, nothing will help you get back into the swing of things like promoting our Halloween merch.
Oh, fantastic.
Segue there.
I see why you have me here.
No,
I
not at
see
all.
what this is about.
No, this just ended up working out timing.
This is terrifying, by the way.
So okay, we have two Halloween merch items. I love them both.
I like the kawaii one.
Yes. So,
I like both a lot, but this one is a little bit more hardcore.
yeah. So this one is, and it says Game Theory, but it's basically the ring girl crawling out of a Game Boy Advance.
But she's so cute. It's like awesome. She's adorable.
And then over here we've got our.
And it's like, it's in like, it's in all monstery. It's so cool. I love this one.
And also, this one is mildly glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Mildly.
It's a gentle glow.
That's how it was described. Was a gentle glow in the dark. And then this one is the hoodie, which is literally again like inspired by kind of the ring.
It's so cool.
We wanted to do something different.
It is so
Probably.
scary.
It's great.
It's so neat.
I love these.
And then it
These
has
are so
like
fun.
it has the awesome writing down the sleeve.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
We
so
actually- and
it's
honest-
it's like hand emerging, from the ether to hold on to.
Right, and like the dripping cartridges and game consoles and
Yeah.
things like that. So anyway, if we actually
feeling
partnered,
spoopy.
we actually partnered with a real life artist,
Oh my
not just the
gosh.
merch team, to do this one. And if you're interested in this artwork, actually, we're going to link down below to their site. I think to their Twitter is where they use most. Well, let's double check which they want to link to directly. But she's incredibly talented. She does a lot of amazing work. And so we're going to link that below. So if you like this artwork in general, this was a collab between the two
Go
of us,
and
which
show her
is
some
really
love.
awesome.
Yeah.
So Anyway, that is merch push. That is welcoming Stephanie back onto the couch. How's
Hello.
life been outside of the couch?
Oh my gosh, it's been crazy. I cut my hair. I got a new sweatshirt.
Wow, man, things are cooking.
I know,
off camera.
it's crazy
It's
over
unbelievable.
here. No, I miss being on the couch. I hear some of the recording going on sometimes, and I'm I miss you.
I noticed that you
bud.
came back as soon as we finished 12 minutes, which was probably a smart decision on your part.
I was around for the last 2 minutes of the ending, and that was about enough for me.
See, it's always the last 2 minutes that get you when it comes to 12 minutes. No, you've missed a couple of good games, but don't worry, it's
that's
nice to
okay.
have you on. But instead of playing a game today, we actually wanted to bring Stephanie on the couch to do something different. So this one is going to be, I don't know, I worry about this one, Stephanie.
It's a reacty.
This is a reaction episode, and we're reacting to my old theater clips, or at least the first couple of my old theater clips. So in the background,
A lot of these you haven't watched in like years.
yeah,
right?
since Matt came on board, we've been trying to digitize all my old theater performances because I have all of them on various DVDs and flash drives and whatever, and no one owns DVD players and flash drives anymore, and so like to maintain.
Well, they own flash drives.
Well, flat, yeah, that's
Not
right. Sorry,
DVDs,
DVDs.
though.
That's what I meant.
Do
But
you
yeah,
mean like cassette tapes?
I mean
8 tracks?
yes, we have some from the old 8 tracks. No, but basically, since they're on all these kind of older forms of media that are going away, we're trying to upload them to the cloud, digitize them, find ways to preserve them.
Before they go the way of the dino.
And so Matt, to his credit, has been having to suffer through hours of me singing, doing cringy things. I don't know. Matt, how's the experience been for you?
It's been a mixed bag.
It's been a journey.
It has.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that I've seen that I'm like, okay, a little boring. Like
Sure.
college
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah. Wow. Man. Okay.
I've just seen enough of it.
Sure.
You see one, you seen them all.
Yeah.
There were some though that I was like,
I don't think anyone has really seen
Okay,
college theater
Mr. Defensive.
until
Okay,
you've seen
wait,
it.
and then there were some that were what now?
well, and then there was some where I had to show my roommates.
Do we have like an NDA
boy.
in place or something?
Oh,
Hold on.
boy.
Hold on.
You're broadcasting it, man.
I made sure that nobody was recording,
Okay.
but I was like, I need someone else to like,
Experience
live
this. Live this experience. So this is also a really apropos day to do this reaction content because today, whether Matthew knows it or not, is actually a very special day.
I don't know what today is. What's today? Oh no. What is
Today-
this? This is like a gotcha moment.
Today, no, it's not. It's not a gotcha moment because I just realized it like this morning. I looked at the date today, which is the date that we're recording this is October 8th. And I was like, October 8th. I was like, there's something to that day. And then I realized it's the 15-year anniversary of when we started dating.
Whoa!
I know, man. Wow. So what that means is that the clips you are
gosh.
seeing
Wow.
here, so the clips you're seeing are from the time that I said yes to being in a relationship with Matthew. And I don't know what that says about me because I haven't watched these clips, but I think it's appropriate that today is the day it is because this was the man who
Captured your heart.
captured my heart 15 years ago.
Wooed you.
Doing these exact things, presumably. So I'm really curious to see what I fell for.
What you fell for in more ways than one, apparently. So how many clips do we have here, Matt?
I've got 4.
That's it? Just
Yeah.
That's the greatest hits right there.
Don't worry. I've only got an hour. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, y'all like to talk,
Right, we've
only
already
got
wasted
so
like
much
20
time.
minutes. Look,
That's-
we've already been here for like 20
Okay,
minutes.
it's been a long time.
Maybe
sure.
if this goes well, we'll dig even deeper into the vault.
All right,
Oh,
let
boy.
us know, because there's high school stuff in there too. Is this all college?
Oh,
I've only
I
seen
disclaim
college.
that.
You've only seen college, okay.
I disclaim anything before college.
'Cause I know-
before I started making him wear jeans.
Oh
So.
yeah, no, that's a different MatPat there. Okay, so this is us reacting to what I can only presume is MatPat's cringiest moments from his history. Oh, I'm so scared to press the play button. I don't want to press the play button. I'm so scared.
That's fair.
I'm so scared.
This isn't
Is
actually
this a ba-
live, which is good.
Is this a bad idea for us to put out into the internet? Is this going to live on and haunt me in some way?
I think you're a better person to talk to than I am.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Duke Workshop, 2008.
2008. Oh,
So wait.
we had already been dating for like 2 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, so this puts us dating for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Duke Workshop. So Duke went to school at Duke University.
Yep.
2008. Workshop, 2008. So we were juniors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't involved. I was in a chemistry lab somewhere. That's not you.
It kind of looks like
Neither
you.
of those gentlemen is.
Oh,
there
there
you
I am.
are. There you are.
Oh, that was my sense
in
of
your
style.
suit. This was classic Matthew.
what?
This was your favorite suit jacket and one of your favorite shirts.
Wait, what is this? What is this?
And one of the only pairs of
Hold
pants that you wore. And you had a Spock haircut. Oh, what is this?
Oh my gosh!
What is this?
What the heck? Okay. Wow. This is deep cut. No, you already went deep
I
cut.
did my research.
Yeah. This is
What is this?
a
I have no
rehearsal.
idea.
This isn't even for like an official show that we did. That's why I'm like, what is this from? What is this from? So that's Anthony Kelly, one of our professors, one of two professors. It was the musical theater workshop where our job for the whole semester was to study musical theater and to create our own musical. And so it was a short musical. It was about like a 1-act musical.
Wait, is this where you did Survivor the musical?
This is us
yes.
practicing for Survivor the musical. And for those of you who don't know, Survivor the musical is a musical, go figure, the unofficial musical that we created with me and kind of my group here. And I was lyricist, and Kusha there, who is right next to next to me, he was one of our two musicians, basically, who was doing a lot of the composition of this. And so we had all sorts of wild and wacky songs. We had a whole Island Life medley that was playing off of the works of Stephen Sondheim.
Oh yeah.
The whole theme of it was love or money, money or love, and like the whole ending song, like the whole final sequence takes place during the final tribal council where she has to decide between like, does she vote for someone based on love or does she vote for someone based on like her chances to win? It was all the drama that you would expect
All the
from
drama.
a typical episode of Survivor. We did a whole season of Survivor in like 20 minutes. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, so that's what this is. And yeah, true to Stephanie, this is what I looked like.
All the time.
All the time. This was my
Matthew
usual
wore a
outfit.
suit jacket every day that came down well past his butt.
Yeah, they are.
Then,
Style was different. This was 2008.
it wasn't that different.
No!
Like, what you can see are, like, the slightly outdated jeans on the girls because they're flared at the bottom. Those, like, sort of outdated cable knit kind of sweaters that are layered and stuff. Like, okay, that,
You still wear
I
those.
get it.
What are you saying, outdated? Those are, what are you talking about? I look at that and I'm like, oh, that's an outfit that Stephanie could still feasibly wear today.
So, Matthew, though, is kind of on his own planet in terms of style at this point. I don't think... What year did I introduce you to jeans? I think it would have been this year, but it might not have hit yet.
It would have been sophomore year because it was
Okay.
the first year of me
So
as
you
a resident
owned
assistant.
jeans, but you were dressing up for class.
Well, I was still wearing my jeans. I'm look, I'm
No,
wearing-
those are black. Those
No,
are
those are
like
jeans.
those are black Dockers, my friend.
I think
No, those are black dress pants.
oh man.
Yeah.
Ooh, rough. It's rehearsal, guys. Yeah, this is our little black. Oh,
okay.
it's a little black box theater. Yeah, I think those are jeans, right? Yeah. Oh no. Oh man, look at those great shoes.
Oh yeah, those were like super fancy shoes that you used to wear dress shoes every day.
You gotta look good for your professors and your classes. I'm sorry that I took class seriously, Stephanie, and treated it like the working environment that it was.
I wasn't looking too great back in college anyway either. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. That. I like that you're just bashing me for the
No.
outfit.
Oh wow.
My hair is kind of rough.
You're rocking a Spock. That's okay.
To be fair, this means that I just showered that morning. 'Cause this is what my hair looks like when I shower. And so, when I don't shower, it stands up better.
Oh, amazing.
That's all. Just using the natural oils and essences. Matt, it seems like you have something to say about all this.
I wanted to say that it took me a while to find you in this clip
Really?
because I had assumed you were the professor.
Really? You thought that was...
I was like, well, surely the guy wearing the suit must be the teacher.
See? You dress for the role that you're going for, Steph. You dress for a level above where you are. But
That's
no.
amazing.
That's really funny.
Matthew
That's
does look pretty significantly different than in college. I knew he was a long-term investment.
Long-term investment, yeah. No, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where becoming an actual real person in the real world forced me to learn how other people dressed. And so to this day, I mean, and to this day, I carry on the suit jacket mentality through, like, various hoodies and jackets.
It's true.
So
it's true.
The spirit lives on, even though, you know, the look has definitely changed. Wow, that's, man.
What a throwback.
That's a deep cut. I'm having all sorts of floods of memories hitting me right now.
Amazing.
Holy cow. We did so many shows in this theater, by the way. Like, this was we had bigger theaters at Duke. Like, we had, like, actual significant theaters, but for some reason, almost, like, all the shows happened in this, like, small black box theater that was, like, in the far back of, like, the freshman campus. I don't know.
That one. Yeah.
So
I picked Matthew up a lot after rehearsal.
And I don't know why everything happened back there. Probably because, you know, they're like...
They had to hide it back there, man.
Let's push the theater people off to the side and instead bring forth the sports arena. So,
have you seen basketball?
Yeah, basketball's a thing here. Yeah, I always wore, like, dress shoes and boots around. Wow. Look at how proud I am.
I always used to think to myself that my tuition was going to pay for, like, some football team helmets.
It's pretty
for
accurate.
our football team that would lose, like, every game.
Did I do a flourish at the end? It wouldn't surprise me if I did a flourish.
Let's watch for the flourish.
Well, like, at the end of the long note, did I do anything? There's a long note. I don't want to listen to it again. It was too hard to look at. Oh,
yes. There's a little flourish. There's a punctuating flourish.
That's me. That's me.
So good.
And you know, people, when they meet me in person, they're always surprised, like, oh, you're like what you are in your videos. I'm like, yes, this is just me. I don't put on a character, really. You know, I just maybe I'm a little bit louder. Do you think in another
15 years we'll look back on these videos and be like, what were we thinking?
Yes. Have you looked at the videos from 10 years ago?
Yeah, they're brutal.
I mean, you know.
Anyway.
Welcome to Game Theory, gaming's tangential learning experience. Why, hello there, Weboverse.
Oh, God, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know, Stephanie. I confront the sins of my past constantly. Here we go. What's next on the hit parade here? We got four. We got
love this.
Oh no.
Did you take modern dance?
I can't.
Wait, did you take modern dance?
Have you no mercy?
Why were these video recorded?
Have you no mercy,
I
man?
thought we'd rip the Band-Aid off early.
Have you no mercy?
Oh, man.
No.
Matthew, did you take modern dance? I don't remember.
Is it hot in here?
You did, right?
Is it hot? Yeah, I took it for a while.
Matthew and I took ballet and jazz together, but I know you also took modern and African, right?
I took. Oh my God. I can't. I know what this is.
Were you wearing your dance pants for this?
I'm sure. I actually, was I wearing I might not have been because I know what this.
Wait, were you wearing the loose dance pants or like the tight dance pants?
Do you want to warm up to this one? Do you want to go further on and then revisit? Or...
No.
I thought I was here to react, but now I'm just here as moral support, honestly. We just have to get Matthew through this. We're all on the same team here, everyone. It's Coach Matthew through his own past.
Oh, man. So... Okay. So, I don't even know if I want to preface it or not preface it. I don't know. I regret... This is Matt's way of getting back to me. Or this is Matt's way of getting back at me for putting him on this project to begin with. I'm like, hey, Matt, can you digitize all these things? And this is Matt's way of punishing me for that decision.
I will not speak on that.
This is the one that you showed your friend, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, let's just get it over with. Oh my gosh, I don't want this. No one asked for this. No one asked for this. Oh my God, I still got that hair. What is this garbage? I forget it.
No, you had... Oh, I remember this. You rehearsed this in the hallway of the dorms all the time. How could you be embarrassed of this? Like 800 people have seen this just walking around Duke's campus 10 years ago. This is a modern dance class. Yeah, here. Okay, so here's the thing. I know you're really embarrassed about this. I don't think.
It's Phil Collins.
Do you know?
Gotta respect the Phil Collins.
Okay,
It's Phil Collins.
that might
I'm
be
dancing to Phil Collins.
that might be an interesting choice. But I was gonna say, like, with how many seasons of So You Think You Can Dance that are out there in the world, and with everyone understanding that modern dance is basically just anything you can think of, which I know is really offensive to modern dancers. It takes a lot of foundational skill and technique, but there's so much just like out there that's kind of crazy that I don't think you need to be embarrassed about this in the way that you think you do. You did this for a modern dance class. You didn't do this by like choice as your choice of medium in some other way. That's the thing. Like, if you're in a Latin dance class, you have to do Latin dance. If you're in a modern dance class, you have to do modern dance. And also, I've seen you do this in front of dozens to hundreds of people in dorm rooms and cafeterias, like 10 years ago.
You were given an assignment and you understood the assignment.
Yeah, exactly.
I
took it
I did
seriously.
it.
I bet this
And
got
I did
you
it.
an A.
I did it.
You do what you need to do
did
to
it.
get the A.
I mean, I took. So basically, in wanting to be a musical theater performer and actor, director, whatever, like I immersed myself into everything, right? So, the thing I forgot to call out the last one was not only did we write the musical, I also directed it and also did the lighting design for it. Strangely enough. Here, I took at Duke. They actually have a really solid dance program. The dance program at Duke is really good.
It's very nice.
But I took every dance class I could fit in my schedule. So I did, like you said, I did like different levels of ballet. I did different levels of jazz. I took African dance, which was amazing. To this day, like one of my favorite dance classes.
Modern dance was not your favorite.
Modern dance did not love.
All the ballet teachers were kind of strict, and so those classes were a bit of a bummer. Jazz was
Jazz
great.
was fun. Jazz was
this
great.
was not your favorite, and I remember you liking African a lot.
Yeah, African was amazing. Modern dance kind of lost me as soon as they had me on the floor acting like a starfish and like moving my body back and forth like a starfish.
But you do what you need to do to get the A. I'm coaching you through this. We're gonna get through this.
Well,
Ready?
we also got to be careful. We got to do this in 5-second increments. Otherwise, we're going to get demonetized or
For Phil Collins.
All of the right.
You know,
all of this money is going to go to Phil Collins.
We could mute it. And
no, because I feel like you need to. I don't know. Man.
no, I think we just watch the movement. Here, let's see. Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, this is great. So good.
Here, just mute it and let's keep going.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna mute it so that way we don't
There we go.
pay the estate of Phil Collins.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Oh, jeez, great.
Oh, it
look.
makes it,
Yeah,
look at you. See, you're doing modern dancing.
See, even when dancing, I was wearing a suit. Apparently. Okay. So the vision of so I was born out of the era of So You Think You Can Dance, right? That's what I consumed, and so
I think that's evident.
clearly you can tell that I've really osmosed a lot of the skills from So You Think You Can Dance. No, I think that what was my concept for this one? This one was like I was like stuck in a 9-to-5 job or something, and so the chair represented like work, and so at a certain point here I'm gonna get attached to the chair and I can't leave the chair. Matt's nodding. You know that's what's gonna happen, right? And also we had to choreograph this ourselves. So that's the other thing that's worth calling out here. This was not like, hey, perform a routine.
Don't point out that these moves are your choice.
No, these were my choice. Granted, I'm drawing from a very shallow palette of choices. So my gene pool of dance was very shallow. So anyway, look, it's modern. It's modern dance.
You're peeking through the window. You're entering the workforce. You're like, oh yeah, I've got this job. I'm gonna be amazing.
Look, I'm breaking out.
Well, you're breaking out of what? You haven't even sat in the chair yet.
No, I'm a mime. No, I'm
no.
miming.
Oh, you're
See,
miming.
no, I'm miming.
Oh, it's mime.
I am miming, aren't I?
Oh,
Oof,
yeah.
Rough. I didn't think of sight lines that much. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Look at how exciting. Oh, okay. Now, see, I'm getting restricted.
Are you doing a little bit of robot?
Yeah, I'm doing a little
here?
robot, okay? I'm surprised
cool.
I'm not dancing to like
Oh,
Mr.
now
Roboto.
I've got a little John Travolta happening. Yeah, the sight lines
It's
are
breaking me
mostly
down.
just
See, the
of your
job's
like
breaking me down.
shoulders. Oh, it's
See,
breaking
my
you
job's
down?
breaking me
You didn't
down.
even sit in the chair.
And
How do we know you're at work?
It's forcing me into the chair.
Oh,
like I'm being
jeez.
beaten down
Oh, no.
into the chair. I was a free spirit that is now being beaten down. See, look. See, this is me doing
you're
starfish.
dying.
I learned starfish
Corporate
move.
America's killing you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
See, Jeff Bezos is whipping me to death right now. This is it. See. This is it. See, this is back.
I like how most of this is with your back to the audience.
You know, when you have something to say through the art of your own movement and through your body, the audience can just feel it.
They can just
They feel it. They might not see it.
Oh, please just.
But they feel it.
I feel like that's like a live film theory.
Ooh, I don't know why.
this.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
What is this?
Are you leaving? Are you leaving the? Oh, it's
I don't know what this is. Also,
your identity is now the chair.
Also, very clearly,
You're
at a
in the
certain
chair.
point, I definitely didn't think of other moves. I like
What
ran
is
out of
going
moves.
on?
If you heard the music, it would explain it all.
Really?
The music
So
really
Phil
brings it all
Collins is
together.
gonna fill it in?
Phil Collins was the voice of a generation. Oh, no feet on the live stream. See, look, I can't relax. Oh, I don't know what this is.
What is going
This is
on?
garbage. Why doesn't it end? I see. Why doesn't it end?
There's that starfish you
Please,
learned.
please.
There's the starfish
Woo,
you
is it
learned.
hot in here? Wow. Oh my gosh.
The windmill. Oh yeah.
You know, it was a long.
Oh yeah. You're getting out of corporate America. You're going to YouTube. You're breaking away.
See, now it's pulling me back to the chair.
Oh, it's
See, I
pulling you
can't-
back?
see,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But YouTube still feels pretty corporate, to be honest.
Right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Corporate America.
Oh, it's the roller coaster. You're up and down on the roller coaster of YouTube. This predicted your whole life. And
Oh.
now you're the owner of your own business. Oh, no. The business failed. I think this is predicting the failure of our company. Oh, geez.
Oh no. See,
you're
no,
like,
I have
wait
to
a
I have
minute.
to come crawling back because I'm dependent on corporate America.
Oh,
see?
man.
You have to come crawling back
Wow.
to the machine.
We were such
You're dependent on the
revolutionaries
machine.
back then.
Was I though?
Nah, I don't know.
I'm
That suit
here-
doesn't really say
I'm here
revolutionary,
dancing.
I will
Yeah,
say.
I was gonna say nothing like a. Oh, see, look at how sad I am.
Oh, you're so sad and so corporate.
Did you add in the slow fade to black? By the way, Matt.
Literally no. That was a part.
That was part of the original artistic
Yes!
intent. The
Yes!
authorial intent of that one.
Oh, that was so good.
Wow.
That was so good.
Wow.
I'm so pleased by that.
Oh man.
Okay,
well,
so
that's all the time we have for today, ladies
in
and gentlemen.
some
Thank you
ways-
so much. We're done.
in some ways more embarrassing, but honestly, in others, I don't think you need to be as embarrassed as that because of all the embarrassing things that people do in college. This one got you a good grade in a class that mattered for your major, and you were able to live out your best fantasies of So You Think You Can Dance.
It's true.
And
I got to meet them. That was cool.
it was purposeful, at least. Like, you were in a dance class doing dance. That was not, you know, on the mechanical bullet shooters doing that.
It's true. I wasn't at the mechanical bull shooters.
That's the Duke dive bar.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I should have performed that at shooters. Honestly, I
you have?
think that would have been an audience that would have appreciated it.
Okay.
No,
So
no, certainly not.
maybe we're ready for clip 3.
Whoo, man, that was
You made it.
That was
You
an
made it
experience.
through.
That was an
You made it through.
experience.
The only part that I was like, I'm really not sure what's going on here.
Is when I started to like
Is when
look
you
like I
started
was-
dancing, but like, no, the spasmodic kicking in the chair
was great.
went on for a little long. If I'm
It's a
gonna
long
critique, why didn't you pick a shorter song?
You know, I don't know.
Phil Collins isn't known for his like
I had to-
particular brevity.
I had to have an emotional arc to it, Steph. And I'm sure the song, like I could have edited the song down, I guess, but I wanted to stay true to I don't know. I didn't have that good of editing ability
Right,
back then.
no, you
so
don't- no, I was
editing
just
a
thinking,
song down, I
But like,
didn't
pick
even
a
think
short
about that.
song. Pick like Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
You know, but then you couldn't comment on society. But then you wouldn't be able to tell your 20-person dance class that you live in a society and make them aware of the realities of living in a corporatocracy.
So I know.
That was important. That was important to
I
me,
know, I
to
under-
make them aware.
Were you very like?
We were talking about this the other day. I held the mirror up to their faces.
Oh my God.
I forced them through that dance to look at the society of which they wrought, and were they afraid of what they had looked?
They were
what was
also
looking back? Yes,
they were
yes,
also 19. Did they rot it?
I don't think any of us really understood when we were in college.
No.
No, certainly not.
You're like,
We
yeah.
we were taking modern dance classes. Like, what were we thinking?
I'm sticking it to Duke with like a billion trillion billion dollar endowment. They're really going to be affected by my standing up to the man.
You know,
Great.
And to this day, you know, that was a class that was very useful.
And by the way, Duke, thank you for my full scholarship. It's like,
Next clip. Let's do the next clip.
Not mine, Matthew's.
Oh my gosh, Once Upon a Mattress. Okay.
Oh, Once Upon. Okay, this is one of the only theater performances that Matthew did that I did not see. Because we were not dating yet. Actually,
we didn't know each other.
We didn't know each other.
We didn't even know each other. This was the first ever show that I did at Duke.
It was the only one that you did before you met me, wasn't it? Oh, there he is.
What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Now say something fun. Have you ever heard of my father, Sliding Peter Jingle?
This is such a weird scene. This scene is always very strange.
Wow. You look like you're 12. It's amazing.
Wasn't I? I don't know how long ago this
He
was.
had just turned 19.
I'm blessed with a youthful face, Stephanie. Thank
who's
you.
19 right now? What YouTuber is 19 right now?
19?
So the D'Amelios are like 19 and 21,
yeah, a lot of the
right?
TikTokers are like
Yeah.
Tom Holland's 25.
This was his TikToker stage.
Yeah, this is yeah.
That's
if
about
TikTok,
right.
If TikTok had existed, I would have been.
That's
you know,
right there.
That's it.
That's him.
That's me right here.
You really do look like you're a teenager.
Okay, so to be fair, and let's see what memories do I have of this one? So this is Once Upon a Mattress. I was very excited to have. This is from Hoof and Horn, which was the musical theater troupe on campus, which was student run, because the actual theater faculty poo-poo musical theater. They do like the actual theater department at Duke, at least when I was there, was like very anti-musical. And so instead would do like, we have to do this like very obscure German expressionist play in order to show how artsy and legitimate we are in the world of theater. And so you had really strange things where you were doing like series of gestures, you know, and each one was very conceptual. And there was all this weirdness. I still remember that's still like a sequence of gestures that I had to this day. That was just burned into my memory from freshman year shows. But anyway, long story short, so this was a big deal for me. The theater troupe was really cool in my eyes. Still are to this day, I'm sure. But I would go in an hour and a half before anyone else in order to like do my makeup, which, you know, I went full out because I would paint it on and then I would also repaint over it with like glitter and stuff. Like I was hardcore into this. Like this was the thing that was going to make my theater career back in the day.
Wow, this was it?
This was it.
Wow, and it's the one I didn't see. The first one I saw him in, looks like he was playing a pretty similarly uptight kind of character, except he was Mysterium in Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. So he was dressed in a full gown. That's the first performance that I saw him in.
All of my characters. I don't know if this might come as a surprise to you, but pretty much all my characters were uptight and neurotic. I don't know.
And most of them were in dresses. And
a lot of them were.
A lot of them were in dresses. And then
very high frequency.
And my parents came to campus and visited during that show.
Hysterium? During Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum?
Yeah, that was when homecoming was. My parents came to campus and visited. And
did they see the show? It was pretty great.
That's my friend Matthew. Except I only used your first and last name together at that point for like the first year. We may have even started dating before I started only calling you Matthew. It was Matthew Patrick. It was like
you always called me Matthew Patrick.
There's my friend Matthew Patrick.
Why would you do that? That's such a weird thing.
I have issues getting close to people, and so if I use your last name, it makes it seem more distant.
No, you've got a first D, last D.
Yeah, it's also very easy to do.
Yeah,
I didn't like MatPat.
Yeah.
I still don't like the nickname MatPat. Isn't that weird? But I liked Matthew Patrick.
It's
I was like
succinct.
Yeah.
It says what it needs to say.
Exactly.
It does. You get in, you get out. It's very symmetrical.
Yeah, it is.
It's a very well balanced name.
It's got a
It's well balanced.
The assonance works really well. Anyway.
So this is a weird one.
Sentimental or romantic.
Wow, look at these camera angles.
Look at your eye makeup.
I told you.
James Charles is shook.
Hey, sisters! This is why I'm launching, our makeup channel right here, is so you can get this look for yourself.
Get the tip.
I can give you the tips. The cat eye, the smoky eye. I was doing YouTube tutorials before YouTube tutorials. This is before I learned how to sing, but I was teaching myself how to sing. It was actually one of
You
the.
knew how to sing. It's okay.
One
It's
of-
okay. You don't need to be embarrassed.
No,
Singing
no,
is hard.
no, but true. One of the voice instructors, private voice instructors, came to the show and they're like, "Hey, you're good, but like you could be better." and they like actually, because you had to actively be sought out to do like private voice lessons.
Wow.
And so it was weird. There was some, yeah. Oh my gosh, I had completely forgotten about that. But there was also drama in the music department where some people didn't want me to take voice lessons because
you weren't a voice major?
Yeah, because I wasn't a voice major,
Oh.
and they're like, and they had like a standard to uphold, and they thought that I was a bad look for them or something like that. And so there was this big drama about who would and wouldn't be able to
How
take me
could
on.
that be a bad look for anyone?
I
Come
I
on.
had forgotten about that, man. That was so weird.
Oh,
yeah.
no, you look so cute.
They actually and they actually had to have like a they have department meetings or whatever, but the music department had to have this like meeting about like, hey, this kid, do we accept him on as a? That sucks.
I'm telling you, this is, I know this is really embarrassing. If we showed videos of me in college, I'm sure I would be very, very embarrassed. But honestly, like, you did theater. This was a theater show. Again, you were not like prancing around, I don't know, other people's dorm rooms late at night wearing this. Because
What was it?
I mean, that would be like a Night Stalker. But like, you were in an appropriate venue for this. And yeah,
No,
you
sure.
looked like you were 12. It was adorable. It was really cute.
So indulge me if I pause to raise my chalice.
Everyone always cast me as tenors. I wasn't a tenor. I was a baritone.
And charming dance they used to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's flat.
In the days when my dear father played the palace.
Just because I have a high falsetto voice doesn't mean I'm a tenor. I'm just saying. Just because I can do "Ah," doesn't mean that I can do like full voice.
But at this time,
volume.
and if
I
you
didn't
go
know that
back
I had
and
a chest voice.
if you go back and listen to the first episodes of Game Theory, your voice is significantly higher. Your
No, it's
speaking
true.
voice
My
has
speaking
gotten
voice
much
has definitely
lower
gotten
over
a
the
lot
years.
lower.
It was much higher up here, so I think it was deceiving because your speaking voice was higher, but your singing range was lower.
Yeah.
Back in the
Also, my boyish good looks just kind of like
I
forced me
know,
into that.
right? They're like, oh, he must be an alto. Oh yes.
This is my
oh
this,
yes.
This is my soft shoe right here.
choose how he could
look at how packed that audience is. By
Oh.
the way, do you notice how the audience is packed
There's-
for this?
oh my gosh,
for this
yeah, it
show?
is.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
very soft.
Your
So
legs
many
look
people.
great, by the way.
Thank
Look
you.
how shapely those are.
I used to be thin.
Look at those gams.
Always glad I used to love.
So
Matthew used to be really thin. I used to worry about him if he got sick, he was gonna die.
oh man, this is great.
Oh yeah, the audience is riveted. You've got him in the pony.
When was this? This was what, fall? This was fall within.
It's freshman year.
Freshman
'cause we
year,
met,
so,
'cause
yeah.
we met second semester, so this would have been like a couple months before I met you.
This is like
Little
October,
did I know
November.
that this was coming my way.
This is it. So
You played to the audience very well.
I'm good at playing to an audience. Like I can talk to people. That's fine. It's more an issue of like my my actual talent. See, it's not about actually like addressing an audience or perform. The performance element is the least is the thing that I have to worry about least. It's the dancing and singing is the other part of it that is not great.
Amazing.
So this is weird. This is me taking on the role of my father. So in the story, right? Because you weren't here for this.
No, I have no idea
So
what's going on.
I'm a court jester, right? And this whole song is about me like basically admiring my dad and wishing I could be as good as him in everything. And then I take on his mantle in the song. At which point, because it's an old musical,
Was it mostly like, I wish I could wear pants?
I wore surprisingly little pants on my theater shows. I'm starting to realize. Surprisingly.
I can think of like
I
a
can
good
think of,
half
like, a good-
dozen
I was
where
gonna
you're
say,
not wearing
I can
pants.
think of a good, half dozen where I'm just pantsless.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
entire
yeah,
time.
yeah.
But okay, so in the show, this is super strange because now we enter into the 2-minute dance break.
One and only.
And the thing is, it's a solo dance break. Or at least the director chose to make it a solo dance break for me. And there's no words. in the show at this point. It's just supposed to be a one-person soft shoe dance break as scripted.
Oof.
And that felt really awkward to me, as you might suspect. And it's, the choreography wasn't the greast. And so like,
So what did you do?
So I started to like write my own monologue to fill the time and to make this a little less awkward. And so everything from this point forward in the show, or not in the show, but in the song that I'm assuming that we're going to watch all of, is not in the script. Like, this isn't approved. Like, if the musical theater licensing agency had found out that we had done this, I think we'd be sued for it or something, because you're not allowed to change the book of a show. And so literally, I designed this elaborate monologue.
Did you show your roommate this one too, Matt?
By watching Sliding Peter do his kicks.
This one didn't make the cut.
This is
Wow.
being saved for your Friday night tonight.
Smile. So come on out. Peter,
Well, right, and it's like,
watch how gracefully he goes.
see, I can still do toe touch. And it just goes. It goes forever.
Wow, it's so long.
goes forever.
Why would they do this to a freshman who would like just
Because I was a
just
freshman.
joined?
It's all coming together.
This is actually hazing. I see.
It just goes forever. To be fair, you also hear the orchestra. Orchestra, band.
Yeah, the show band.
It just
Why are
goes.
there so many toe touches?
Oh, what was
wow,
that?
that was a
terrible.
cartwheel.
Oh, I know why. I know why.
Oh no,
No.
you're not gonna. Oh no.
I know why I did that cartwheel so poorly. Outside of maybe just my own.
Oh, we're
skill.
gonna watch it again.
No,
oh,
totally.
wow.
But that's a crotch shot. I'm so sorry, everyone. I just realized that. I'm like, I don't have pants on. That's right. The pants. So. The reason why I was scared to do a full-on cartwheel was because the audience was literally in your lap, and so there were a couple rehearsals where, like, if I did a full-out cartwheel, I would land in, like, the first seat. And so I'm like, well, when we actually do performances, I can't do a full-out cartwheel, and so I ended up doing whatever you call that.
The flop.
Oh, boy. It is not over, is it?
Oh no. Why did they choreograph this way? Why? At least the choreography is not your fault. There was nothing you could do about that. That was the director.
And it keeps going. It goes again. It cycles through again.
Wow, you pick up the cane for a second time around. Oh, did you just drop it?
I did. I dropped it like it was hot. Dropping it like it was hot was one of my skills. I have a very good ability to drop it like it's hot. Honestly.
Okay, fair.
Oh, look! I almost get to the splits. I almost get to a split there. I almost get to a split. Man, my legs were really thin.
Yeah, man.
I used to be thin.
You used to be really thin.
Great. This is so great.
Matthew used to be thin enough that I was like, if I date him for long enough, he's gonna fill out.
There you go, and I filled out. Look at that. That was great. The silhouettes. That was
That was
quality,
beautiful.
creative
That was
decision.
artistic.
Great. The mild laughter at the end is great. I'm kind of bummed that Matt didn't choose one of the more comedic scenes from the show, because there was this moment where I apparently go hysterical and I literally run around the floor in circles. Oh no. Yeah,
I didn't want to drag anybody else into this. I figured I'd pick a solo scene.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Thanks.
That's fair.
Thanks,
That's fair.
Matt. You're the best.
Wow.
Yeah. No, there was I forget what it was. Was it because I was hysterical all the time, or I forget what exactly prompts me to like do it, but I'm like, this would be a funny bit, and so I plopped on the ground and I ran and like, you know how you like run in circles on the ground sometimes?
Oh yeah.
I did that, and the audience seemed to enjoy that, I think.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
I thought I could do this professionally. See, now I know. With the benefit of retrospect.
You worked so hard though.
I did. That was freshman year. I came a long way, to be fair.
Yeah.
I came a long way.
You worked
Look at
very
that
hard.
tepid applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh my.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't do that.
Why?
Oh no. You don't even have college to fall back on for this one.
This is one I showed my friend.
This is one I'm dreading a little bit. Because I'm not sure. I didn't see this one when it happened. I think I was working. This was when I was in grad school, and Matthew and I were in New York living deeply below the poverty line in the city.
You know it's bad
and-
when the government doesn't want to take taxes from you. When you're like,
Matthew didn't even have to file.
I didn't. They're like, you know what? Hey, you got this
You
one.
do-
Like, hey,
You do you, man.
you keep that.
So this was, it was, you know,
It's Christmas.
You know, it was Christmas time. We needed extra cash. Matthew needed extra cash. We needed extra cash. So you do a lot of odd jobs in New York. And here's the thing.
It's true.
Here's
You do.
here's the thing, friends.
I like that we're.
I'm helping you here.
Thanks,
I'm helping you.
appreciate it. Yeah,
'cause
thanks.
I recognize that you're not in a mental place to help yourself with this one. So if you've ever lived in New York as someone who is either jobless or trying to get into the theater industry or the music industry or whatever of the other impossible to break into industries that are there in New York, and you have no connections and you're just like pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, you do a lot of weird jobs, right? We have friends who do this still to this day. You take any odd job, you do ushering, you do carpentry, you do cooking, you do cleaning, you do personal organizing, you do errand running for people, you do everything. And so if an actual show that you could maybe put on your resume comes up, even if it's broadcast from Bethlehem, you take it.
Yeah.
It's as if and the premise, if I'm not mistaken, you can explain this for yourself because you're the one who did it.
Yep.
Not me.
Yep.
Not me.
Yep.
So this was
I think I've repressed all these memories.
Oh,
honestly.
yeah.
Like I think about this
We're
and I'm like,
dredging
wait,
up
what
really
was
old
this show
stuff.
about? And also like, what happened? How many shows of this did we do?
I think this was one of the last ones you did
This was
before like just being like just like cutting
Like, hey,
cutting
this
the
is-
cord
yeah.
on theater altogether.
Yeah.
But it is as if the birth of Jesus is being broadcast on the radio.
Correct. Yes, correct.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
I can also give added context, which was this was a show in heavy quotes that was made and written by a wealthy
By New York
aging
socialite.
East Side socialite.
So like imagine, you know, in Real Housewives where the Duchess de
Luann.
Lesseps, Luann.
Countess Luann.
Countess, thank you, the
very much.
Countess.
I mean, this is already sounds
The
accurate,
Countess does her cabaret
No,
show.
it's 100% like that.
Where she does her cabaret. She's like, this is what I'm gonna put on. She's a socialite. It doesn't matter if it's any good. She's just gonna pay
this
enough
is it.
money for it to happen.
This was
that
that.
for like some old lady in New York.
Basically. I mean, she was the sweetest woman. I
Very
loved her
nice.
to death. She was so nice.
Her apartment was
And
crazy.
Craziest New York apartment I've ever seen, where almost every wall was covered in mirrors and like
She lived
gaudy
on like Park
chandeliers.
Avenue.
Yeah,
it was
so-
it was intense.
like upper floor. Like this was, if you know New York, like money apartment, and she'd been there forever.
Yeah.
And she wanted to put on a show that was for all her opera friends. Not just her friends, but like her like insider opera friends, because the whole show is filled with all these like obscure opera jokes and references. Like I'm sure
I think we
that-
gotta watch some of it to get some context.
but
here.
no, and honest and like the show, it was more like scenes, like short little monologues between a choir performing like Christmas music. It was very strange. Anyway,
Go.
It also is 4:10, just to let you know.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. We should probably wrap in like 5 minutes.
With more on this continuing story,
see,
we
I mean,
go
like
to
pretty
Lupo,
rudimentary. We did this in like a
Pennsylvania,
church that I think now is
outside Bethlehem.
closed or demolished.
Ciao, Lupo.
You did that or it's a nightclub. That's the other thing I do with churches.
I missed it! Santa Maria, I missed it!
Okay, I don't know why it was cast as an Italian.
Oh my god.
I don't know. She called me in for the audition in her apartment again, and she gave me a couple parts.
Invited
to read.
him to the casting couch,
And-
if you know what I mean. No.
That did not happen. Thank you. Fortunately, I avoided that at all costs.
That's probably why you didn't make it in the biz. No, I'm kidding.
No, I think there's other things. Honestly, looking back. But anyway, long story short, she's like, "How's your Italian accent?" I'm like, "I don't have one." And she's like, "Give it a try." And I'm like, "Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball." First thing that comes into my mind, right? Like, I'm not an accent guy. Stephanie will attest to you. I am not good at languages. I am not good at accents. Like, she's actually shockingly good
Our
at accents.
son goes to a Spanish immersion preschool, and Matthew is so self-conscious that he can't bring himself to say hola when we get
I
there.
can't do it. I'm so nervous with other languages.
Yeah.
It makes me really uncomfortable. not being around them, but
No,
me
it's just-
speaking them.
He's afraid of like sounding stupid. He's afraid of like saying something wrong that's gonna be, that's gonna be perceived as dumb.
Yeah,
and I get that.
I just do the polite way.
But whenever we're traveling, I'm the one who has to like throw myself off the edge when it comes to
well,
like.
you're an
talking.
auditory learner. I'm a visual learner, and so for me, like, I can read in foreign languages a lot better than I can. And
Yeah.
and also like I can hear what other people, but speaking for some reason I just can't get my mouth around the words.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey,
struggle.
there's no big deal. As an Italian, I'm not offended, but I am laughing.
Concerned. Well, this is my consider. Hey, if Chris Pratt can be Mario,
There's your audition for it
yeah,
right there.
Here's my audition for Mario after Chris Pratt.
Calm down, Lupo. Calma. What?
Also, this was the last thing I should say about look at that suit, 3-piece suit.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
She gave me a carte blanche.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
To buy whatever suit that I wanted.
And we had no idea what that meant.
She's like, go out and just buy a suit for your costume because I want you to have a 3-piece suit for your costume. And so I went to a suit store that was, in a cool part of town.
No, you didn't.
It was going out of business.
He went to a going out of business sale in the garment district and picked a suit that was literally 4 sizes too large. But he was like, but it looks so cool. And I was like, does it?
So anyway, it's a cool suit.
During the world.
What? Gustavo Dudamel and the Berlin Philharmonic?
There's a Gustavo Dudamel
Gustavo
joke.
Dudamel, if you don't know, is the
Oh.
conductor of the LA Philharmonic. So
He's known for his animated working style.
yeah.
No,
He's Gem.
Great.
I like him.
He's good. I just
What do you have against Gustavo Dudamel?
the differences in conductors have never really provided. I've never really seen the difference between the different conductors.
Oh no, what are you doing right now?
They were just hiding in their beans, keeping a watch. Running towards a bed that I have divided the story. These uomini, these guys.
Oh no.
They told me
Oh no.
That was a good gesture. I appreciate that, but that's funny. I was good at cleaning my beats. I was a very academic personality. So like everything had clear beats. It's a good thing that I found a job that just
Wow.
look, the audience thought it was hilarious.
Oh boy, is someone dead?
Yeah, there was
Who died?
This is a great question, Steph. Like I said,
This fallen angel.
It's an angel? An angel died?
angel.
May I call you Signor Angel?
I don't know. Again, I take no credit for the dialogue.
Signor Angel? What in heaven's name?
It's a professional production in New York City. Just throwing it out there.
There's a spectrum.
Senior age. Oh, is this my bow? Did you want to throw out my bow?
Yeah, just a little one. I think there's 2.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. Oh, look at those bows.
Character. It's fine. It's fine. Great.
Oh, that's great.
No bow after my modern dance performance, Matt. No bow there.
Had you bowed, I would have thrown a bow in.
Thank you.
I
Man,
love how you're literally hiding in your jacket right now.
Yeah. Wow. I thought this was gonna be a fun walk down memory lane. It became something much more.
I love that you. Thank you for helping us celebrate our 15-year dating anniversary, Matt.
Thanks.
You never know the person you're going to end up with. Don't judge a book by
At
its
this
cover
point, you had known me for
or its theater
what?
performance.
4 years? 3 years, and you were still with me, even though I was
So
running
this
around.
one-
Why didn't you help me with my Italian accent, Steph? Where were you? Mamma mia! Signora Angel!
I tried to
Signora
steer you
Angel.
back on course with the suit. It did not work, and after that, I was like, "You're on your own." So, no, here's the thing. I always went to your shows. I always enjoyed watching you in them. And I'm so glad that you had that part of your life because it led to this part of your life.
It led to
and
this.
you know what? That's great. At this point, I probably...
Hey.
It's in Bethlehem. What year was that?
Broadcast from Bethlehem would have been, we graduated, what, 2008?
Would have been, 2009.
2009.
So it was around like 2010 or 11?
This would be 11,
Oof.
yeah, 2011.
Oof. Yeah. So we were thinking about
Late
moving,
2010.
No, it would have been late 2010
'Cause it's
we
December.
We weren't. This was in 5 months. We moved to LA.
Yeah. 5 months
And this
after
was like right around the same time you started Game Theory. Like you wrote the first episode of Game Theory.
Yeah, around this time.
And we started like talking about like what colors to use for a Game Theory logo, coming up with a name, all that stuff.
Yeah, this was like one of the last things. Broadcast from
That makes
Bethlehem.
sense. That tracks.
Yeah, there were a couple things that killed off my desire to do theater.
Yeah.
Self-awareness was not one of them. To be fair.
This was lovely. I had a great time. Thank you for having me back on the couch.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you for having me back on the couch too.
Oh,
it was
man.
so nice to see everyone.
And if you want to see more cringeworthy clips, let us know. Maybe we
just
can
watch
pull...
old episodes of GTLive.
Whoa! Yeah, but I mean, we can have Matt pull more of these, though, for sure.
Oh, it's so great.
Oh, delightful. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Oh,
hey,
man. Until next time.
until next time, remember, Halloween merch is available.
Woo!
It's right here.
It's so
super
cool.
cool and super spooky. It's much cooler than MatPat was when he was, doing theater.
So awesome.
Yeah! That's available right below this video. Otherwise, let us know down in the comments if you'd like to see more of this, if you'd like to see clips of Stephanie.
There, none exist.
I think
made sure
Stephanie
of
has
it.
burned them all, actually. Whereas me, I'm proud. Look, be proud. So anyway, just goes to show life can take you into some weird, funny, interesting directions. And with that, remember, it wasn't a live stream, but it was a video for you. We'll see you in the next one. See ya!
Bye.